Okay, so I haven't still found a proper place to record because I'm not broke. I'm sorry. You'd sue me. But so I'm just recording in a car right now. But this is of course you won't see me, my face. I can't show my face. I gotta remain elusive somehow. Anyways, this is a pretty short video I just wanted to kind of get out, but have you just noticed how fucked our world truly is, especially for Gen Z? How is it that from those born within this time frame, like Gen Z's time frame, how the fuck is it that we got all these wars going on, our economy is somehow worse than the 2008 like crash? Well, don't quote me on that, but it's somehow worse than the 2008 crash because we can't find jobs anywhere. Seriously, how many times have you just tried to look for a job and then it's like, oh well, okay, this is an entry-level job, and you're like, oh, that's fucking awesome, put my hands up, like bend me over and just fuck me, bro, because I need some money. So afterwards you step in and then you're like, okay, where do you go? And then they say, oh, can I see your qualifications? You're like, oh sure, here you go. And they're like, oh, actually you need about like maybe 3 to 5 years. That is actually what we're looking for. And you're thinking to yourself, what the fuck? What do you mean 3 to 5 years, dog? Like 3 to 5 fucking years. Are you serious? In what? How am I supposed to get experience if this is an entry-level job? Oh, does my school experience count? Because I've learned about, let's say I'm a designer, so let's say that I use my school experience and say, okay, well, does that count? No, that doesn't actually count because you weren't in a professional environment. You were in a educational environment. So we don't actually, we're gonna pass on you, okay? I'm sorry, you looked really great, your application was stunning, but you don't have enough experience and we're looking for somebody a little bit more qualified, a little bit more. Are you fucking with me? A little bit more. Like, genuinely, a little bit fucking more, dog. So let me get this straight. We go to school, we pay a shit ton of money, and if you're like me and you're in Canada, you are paying from OSAP. OSAP is ass because now that Doug Ford and friends, they've been saying it for a while, but now that they're starting to try to make cuts towards OSAP, and then this bastard is telling us, oh, go and fucking just pick jobs that are pick courses that are actually really good and go into places that need them, like nursing and engineering and all that stuff. And then the people who are in these fields are saying, dog, there's no fucking jobs, or if there are jobs, they're looking for years of experience. And how are you supposed to get years of experience if I've just been studying for it? Shouldn't there actually be jobs that hire newbies? But no, I'm sorry, we're all so busy on all these fucking high-end projects that they need everyone working on them to be a fucking high-tier professional. Are you actually serious? And oh, don't even get me fucking started on goddamn school, bro. So I'm not gonna say which school I go to because I don't want them fucking tracking me and then coming after it to kill me. So let's just say that I take a design program in a pretty established college. My teacher is meeting with everyone and we're in our last semester. He's telling us, hey, so I need to hear what your plans are, what you're planning on doing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh, okay, cool. So the idea was that if you spend enough time, you'd actually have, if you actually spend enough time just doing all of this stuff, going through this, you're going to get work placement. And I'm like, oh, wow, well, that's the reason why I'm coming here, because I want to do illustration. I'd like to do design. And one thing I don't like about school is that all these professors always tell you about being creative and working with clients, and yet the way that they grade, that you swear to God that all they fucking want is the same goddamn fucking piece of shit thrown at them 20 million fucking times. Like, are you kidding me? How many fucking times do you need to see the same minimalism, sleek design for you to say, that's a 10 out of 10. That's what they're looking for. If that's what they're looking for, man, we're fucked, bro, because what do you mean this is a creative industry and everyone is just thinking the exact same goddamn way? So anyways, let me get this out of the way. My professor is talking to me and my professor's all like, okay, so, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh well, I want to look for the work placement. Oh, whoa, you need to have a high GPA, a 4.0, to be considered for work placement. I'm sitting here completely jawed, like just smack dab, what the fuck? What do you mean a 4.0? Professors are so fucking picky with how they mark. And are you really kidding me? You did not say this shit like back when I'm signing up for the goddamn program. You only tell me now after I paid all that money? Well, that's how they get you. So then after, I'm just thinking to myself, well, that's bullshit. And then he's like, oh, well, if you like what you're doing, why are you going to take another course afterwards? I'm like, my friend, does it look like I have money to fucking throw again? Are you kidding me? The course he's suggesting is another $10,000 course. Bro, who the fuck is paying $10,000? Seriously, I'm not going back to OSAP, bro. These guys will cover, but I don't want to be in depth any fucking longer, bro. How many times do I have to keep going to school to learn experience and then there's no job openings? I might as well make a career out of going to school. That's why I'm just like, nah, I can't do this shit, bro. So no disrespect to my professor, but kind of doesn't, you know, he's not being very helpful here. But I guess he's just kind of doing what he has to do. He's a teacher, right? So he says that he doesn't get paid enough by the fucking college, and yet he's still trying to tell us to go back to the college. Maybe if we put in a good word, maybe he'll get a fucking pay raise. I don't know. So anyways, after all is said and done, what's next? Well, money. Money is tight these days. You can work any job, such as McDonald's, Pizza. Yeah, sorry, I'm Canadian. So for those of you unaware, that's our fucking big pizza chain here. Pizza. It's not very great. Anyways, you can work at any of these jobs and still not make enough, bro. Like, the amount that they pay you per paycheck, you may think at first, when this is your first job, you're like, oh man, shit, $800? That's a pretty high amount of money. But then afterwards, you realize that, dude, 800 can't even buy you 200. Yes, that is how bad our economy is. You work at these jobs, they are working you for dead ass so many fucking hours, bro, and then you are barely making anything. And then afterwards, you come home to your parents trying to tell you, so when are you going to put that school education to use? Mom, Dad, like, what the fuck are you telling me about, bro? I'm trying to put it to use. There's no jobs hiring me. And then afterwards, everyone always says it's the fault of the younger generation. You guys don't want to work. You guys aren't interested. What the fuck are you telling me, dog? Like, the jobs that are open are shit and they're competitive as fuck. So you're probably not even getting in. You can try applying to McDonald's, and the only McDonald's that will take you is probably one of the worst reviewed locations. Straight up. Because everyone who's been working at McDonald's for all these years, they ain't giving up their fucking job, bro. They're trying to aim for either management, or they like the environment so much that they've just assimilated into it. So afterwards, if you're like me and you're unemployed, or if you do work a job and you don't like it, well, tough luck, buddy, because I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Either you're working a job that barely pays you anything, or you are working a job that is just complete dog shit. Or you're just unemployed. Simple as that. So that's it. I don't know what to say. My bank account is legit looking so bad. I only got $3 fucking in there, bro. I'm just about to cry my eyes out. And you may ask, okay, well, what are you trying to do to circumvent these? Do you have any hobbies? Yes, I'm into game development. Game development is one of those things where I really always wanted to do it, but I didn't have the tools, and coding is really actually kind of fucking scary. Like, people will always tell you to just learn it, and that's like the worst advice I think anyone can ever fucking give you. Because if you don't truly know what you're doing, you might as well not even do it in the first place. So I actually learned through the tutorials, but the problem with tutorials is that they only go so far. So what do I mean by this? Everyone says, okay, let's build a platformer. Okay, but what if I want to do this mechanic? Tough luck, you just better learn it. You go on the forum boards and you ask, hey, can I help? Can somebody help me? Nope, you better learn it yourself. Oh, that's part of the process. Part of the process? Where do I even start? That is seriously the most brain dead fucking answer I've ever heard in my goddamn life. So, where are we now? Like, where are we going with all of this? I tried releasing a game and it didn't sell very well, right? Like, I'll show it on screen. It sold 8 copies as of the recording of this video. This isn't me telling everyone go buy my game or whatever. Game development is really hard already, and game marketing is its own beast. This was a great experience for me, and I still love the game. In fact, I want to update it and I want to make a sequel, because to me, it's not just about the money, but it would be nice to be a bit financially supported from this. Though that's being really that's just kind of hoping that you actually get something out of this. But I know that's not always the case, so I just try my hardest, right? And afterwards, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. I learned a lot. I know what I need to do next time. But my mom's over here telling me, so when are you gonna get a job, boy? And I'm just like, well, I'm trying. Like, if I go to a job that doesn't pay very well, you're gonna tell me, well, why don't you go back to school? And if I'm in school, you're gonna tell me, well, why aren't you working? And then I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I in a perpetually fucked situation? I don't know. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I barely have money in my bank account. I had a game that didn't perform at all, and I am just not even sure if I'll be able to get into the career path that I want. What's really sad about all of this is that it's not one person's fault. It's more of like a collection of things that are just falling apart. That's something that we all need to know. Us as Gen Z, this is just our turn. We're literally just getting the ass kickings of our lifetime right now, especially when we're becoming adults. I've always been pretty aware that even as a kid, the world is a pretty fragile place. But when I actually saw the way how fragile it really, really was, man, it just makes me think, I want to go back to being a kid. Take me off this fucking planet, dog. Like, let me go live out my own Star Wars, bro. It's much easier to go swinging around a lightsaber than it is to talk about your goddamn taxes. I show up to my tax return guy. Oh, yeah, you don't have anything to report this year? Ah, that sucks. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm going to try to look for work. Okay. Anyways, it's $30, even though you have nothing to file. Yeah, I know. And I barely have $30 in my bank account, right? So what can you do about that? Look, man. I don't want to be that sort of guy that always just says that things suck, don't try. Because I want to end this video by saying, no, you should be trying. You should be going out of your way to actually make a difference. I'm going out of my way to still try and make games, and even if I have to pick up a really shitty job anywhere, like, of course, I'm not gonna actually go to customer service. Maybe I'll go look for like data entry or something like that. But even if I have to do very basic jobs, even if it's part-time, I'm still gonna move towards my goals in the end. Because I'm 24 and I still have a long life ahead of me, I hope. So if all I do is I just kick my feet up, twiddle my thumbs, and say shit like, oh man, I don't really feel like doing anything, man, fuck life, man, everything sucks. If all I do is call out the problems but never actually bring any sort of change, who the fuck am I? Seriously, I'm nobody to I have no reason to complain, because I'm literally just I'm contributing to the issues. So all I have to tell you is this: you know the problems, try your best to actually work around these problems. Don't just sit back and then think to yourself, oh, well, there's nothing I can do. No, if there's no one hiring, I'm gonna try to make things that could give people jobs. Even, I know that sounds really pretentious and arrogant, but if my games could actually sell well and I could start getting people to come onto my team, and I know that they are also like me and they struggle to find work, that's actually the way how I would die peacefully. Because I know that, hey, while other people are in better positions and maybe down the line they can give people better positions, because we're all in this together. High School Musical, we all don't have an option. We gotta help each other. The adults aren't gonna help us. They're just gonna blame everything on us and call us incompetent, even though they don't see what we're going through. I know that our parents are always struggling, but at a certain point, your parents are people in the end. You can't just keep making excuses for them every time they are completely unreasonable, and then you just think, well, they know what they're talking about. No, they don't. Adults oftentimes are just kids trying to figure shit out. Like, there are people who do have things figured out, but that's after they went through their own soul searching, after they understood who it is that they are as people, right? So all I gotta say in the end is, and first, I'm sorry for making this video like fucking 13 past minutes. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to edit. All I'm saying in the end is go out there, do your best. I know, real generic stuff, but also be smart about how you actually want to approach your future, because I'm trying to build a YouTube platform now and social media so that I can also build an audience for my games. But also, I just want to talk to people, because I have so much things that just go on in my head for years, and I kind of just was always scared to really start YouTube because I didn't have much growing up. So now that I can and I have the opportunity to, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try, and if anyone even feels slightly inspired do it as well. Like, seriously, we all need more people from different experiences and perspectives to come in and just weigh in so that we can actually start to see change. We all know the world is in need of change, and yet everyone's too scared to actually do something. We just talk each other out. We just go back into our fucking Tim Hortons job, and then after we just say, well, if they can't bring change, how can I bring change, right? No, don't think like that. Just go out there and try to fucking do something. So, yeah. Thank you for 12 subs. I'm at 12 subs right now. So, yeah. And I got another video coming. Sorry this video was a little more on the depressing side, but I got another video coming, and then the next video is going to be funny. It's going to be more me being a degen. So, hopefully I can continue doing YouTube as long as possible, and I'll see you in the next video. See you around, man.